Hello, everybody. Today we've got a dice battle, and it's going to be Dean Phillips for the Democrats and Donald Trump for the Republicans. And somebody not that long ago suggested I do a coin flip battle between these two. I'm pretty backed up, but I think it was time for a dice battle, so I decided to go with these two. So I don't think much introduction is needed. If you're into dice rolling and random political maps, this is going to be your thing. Left number is Phillips, right number is Trump. We've got the six-sided dice from Google, and we're going to fill out the map the same way I do every time. So make yourself comfortable. We're going to do the first roll, and that's going to be Alaska. Which one of these two is going to win it all? Let's do it. Who's going to get us started? That is 6-4. Donald Trump, he claims Alaska. It's a long way to go. Let's do Hawaii. 4 votes here. We've got 4-3. Dean Phillips, he's on the map, and he takes the lead. Let's go up to Washington. We've got 12 votes here. And that's 3-2. Phillips, 2 in a row. How about Oregon? Here's another 8 votes. Also, going to Phillips. So far, the map looks as expected, but we've got California next. 54 votes. You're not going to find a better deal than that. Somebody's going to have a big lead. Here comes the roll. Who's going to win it? We've got a tie, 6-6. We're going to have to re-roll to get a winner here. Let's do it one more time. 6-4. Donald Trump is the one to claim California. He jumps back into the lead, but there is a ton of time left. Here comes Nevada. Here comes 6. Trump, 2 in a row. Idaho is next. 4 votes. Another one for Trump. Utah, that's the next state. And that's going to go 6-5 also to Donald Trump. Trump catching fire now as we go to Arizona. Can Dean Phillips get back into it? Looks like a yes. 4-3. Phillips claims Arizona. Let's go to Montana. We've got another 4 EVs here. Who wants them? It's going to be Trump. He takes them. And that takes us to Wyoming. We've got 3 more votes here. It's not a lot, but we're also going to have to re-roll it. Let's do it again. We've got Trump taking Wyoming 4-1. Next, Colorado. This is a blue state. It's got 10 electoral votes, and it is going to Dean Phillips. Next, New Mexico. We've got 5 electoral votes. Trump claims the land of enchantment. Now we go back up north. We've got North Dakota. 3 votes. Trump with another state. How about South Dakota? Who's going to get these? That is going to be Trump again. So far, this map is not looking extremely different. Just California and New Mexico. Let's see what happens in Nebraska. We're going to do at-large first. 2 votes. That's a reroll. Let's do it one more time. 6-2. Dean Phillips claims those 2. How about Nebraska's first? 1 vote. Coming to Donald Trump. Nebraska's second. Who wants it? That's going to be Trump. And last, we've got Nebraska's third. Who's going to get him? Nobody yet. Let's do it again. We've got a tie. 6-5. Donald Trump claims the last congressional district, but Phillips does take it at large. It's not always going to make sense. Let's go to Kansas. 6 more votes. It's another one for Trump, and that puts him at an even 100. How about Oklahoma? 7 more votes. Trump claiming another state. Now we go down to Texas. Trump made California red. Can Dean Phillips make Texas blue? That would get him right back into it. Here comes the roll. That is 5-1. Dean Phillips claiming a huge state right here. And he trails now only by 20. And look what's next. It's Minnesota. That's Dean Phillips' home state. This is going to be a great opportunity for him to cut his deficit in half. Let's do it. Here it is. 5-4 narrowly for Dean Phillips. He picks up his home state. Now he trails by 10. Let's do Iowa. We've got 6 more votes. Who's going to get them? Nobody. Let's re-roll it. Another re-roll, tied at 2. Here comes the third roll for Iowa, and that is going to Donald Trump. Next, Missouri. We've got 10 more votes. At stake, coming to Dean Phillips. He's closing the gap as we go to Arkansas. He could tie it right here. Let's do it. 6 electoral votes, 6-5, coming to Dean Phillips. And we've got a tie match, 113 apiece. This is what we like to see. Let's go down to Louisiana. Here's 8 more electoral votes. Dean Phillips jumps into the lead on Louisiana. Now let's go back up to Wisconsin. 10 electoral votes. Who's going to get them? That's a reroll. Let's do it again. 5-1. Donald Trump claims Wisconsin, and now he's back in the lead. Next, it's Illinois, and it's 19 electoral votes. That's going to go to Dean Phillips. Next, it's Michigan, 15 electoral votes. That's a tie at 2. Let's do it again. 6-6. How about another reroll for Michigan? 5-2. Donald Trump claims Michigan. Next state, it's Indiana. It's 11 electoral votes, and that is another tie. We've got some stubborn states here, but we're going to find a winner eventually. 3-1, going to Trump. Trump now, back on top yet again. Next, it's Kentucky. That has 8 electoral votes. And another tie. Let's do it yet again. 4-1, Donald Trump claiming Kentucky. Tennessee, that's next. Here comes 11 votes to Donald Trump. Trump now with 4 states in a row, and he's opened up a bit of a lead. Let's do Mississippi. Here comes another 6 EVs. Also going to Donald Trump now. Let's see if Dean Phillips can snap out of it. Here comes Alabama. No, that is going to Donald Trump. Trump with an impressive streak here of 6 states in a row. And look at this. Now we've come down to Florida. That is actually Donald Trump's home state. Dean Phillips does not want to fall too far out of this. Trump really wants to pile it on. Let's do it. And that is 5-3. Dean Phillips claims Florida. And now he's again right back into it, trailing by only 13. As we go to Georgia, that's the next state. That has 16 electoral votes. And that is going to go to Donald Trump. Trump now at 199. As we go to South Carolina, we've got 9 EVs here. 3-1 going to Donald Trump as he crosses 200. North Carolina, that's next. A lot of votes here. There's 16. And we've got one going to Dean Phillips. Next state, it's Ohio. It has 17 electoral votes. Who's going to get them? We've got a tie. Let's do it again. 5-3. Donald Trump claims Ohio. Next, it's West Virginia. We've got 4 electoral votes. 3-2. Coming to Donald Trump. And again, Trump now opens up a bit of a lead. Let's go all the way to the northeast corner. We've got Maine at large. Here's 2 electoral votes, and that's one for Dean Phillips. Now we've got Maine's first. 1 electoral vote, also going to Dean Phillips. Next, Maine's second. Can Phillips close it out in Maine? Yes, he can. He's got another one. 3 wins, but only 4 electoral votes out of it. He could get another 4 right here on New Hampshire. And that is going to Dean Phillips. Phillips with 4 in a row as we go to Vermont. That state has 3 electoral votes. 6-5, another one for Phillips. He's winning a lot of states. They're just not giving him a ton of votes. But the next state is crucial. It's New York. It has 28 electoral votes. Phillips looking to join Trump over 200. Trump would get really close if he picks it up. This is a critical moment right here. Let's roll it. 6-5 in favor of Donald Trump. Wow, that's a tough blow for Phillips, putting up 5 and losing those 28 electoral votes. Now Trump is at 257. Phillips got to catch fire here late in the game. Next, it's Massachusetts. Here's 11 electoral votes. 2-1. Phillips. He does claim Massachusetts, and he's over 200. Now let's do Connecticut. 7 electoral votes, 5-3. Coming to Phillips. How about Rhode Island? 4 electoral votes. We've got a tie at 6. And we've got another tie at 1. Here's roll 3 for Rhode Island. 5-4. Trump claiming Rhode Island. Next state, it's New Jersey. If Trump gets it, it is game over. Can Phillips find a way to win? Everything on the line right here. Here it is. 5-4 for Phillips. He claims New Jersey. Stays alive for at least 2 more rolls. Next, it's Delaware. Only 3 electoral votes. Not enough for Trump to win. Phillips looking to pick up these 3. Here it is. Who's going to get him? That's going to be nobody. We've got to re-roll it. Here comes roll 2. 5-4 for Donald Trump, claiming Delaware. And now we've got Maryland, and that has 10 electoral votes. And this is match point again for Donald Trump. Phillips got to put up a big number here. Let's do it. Here it is. And that is 4-1 in favor of Donald Trump. And it looks like Trump has clinched it on Maryland. He's at 274, Phillips at 229. We've got 3 rolls left. Let's finish it out real quick. Here comes Washington, D.C. Are they going to go for Phillips or are they going to go for Trump? Let's find out. Looks like they can't decide. We've got to re-roll it. Here's roll 2, and that's going to Trump. He does claim D.C. as we go to Pennsylvania. 19 votes. 4-1 for Phillips. Last roll, it's Virginia. We've got 13 votes. Here it is. 5-1. Dean Phillips. He finishes very strong, but he comes up just short. Trump, 277. Phillips, 261. And this was a pretty good battle. Several lead changes, but when Trump claimed New York, that was just too much for Phillips. And a lot of this map actually looks like the normal map. Obviously, there's exceptions like most of the big states, California, Texas, New York, Florida. But what can you do? Trump just had the slightly better night, and he takes home another win for the White House, this time against Dean Phillips. So let me know in the comments, did you think Phillips was going to be able to get the job done, or were you pulling for Trump all the way? Hopefully you got a little bit of entertainment out of this. Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.